Uvagut inuqatiivut Louisa Yeates. Tamani Louisa Mohawk Kavamakulut angitausimangituniit tunanganiturut atilutuqarmiyu ᓵᓅᔮᔮનિ qallunaititu Montreal Lasubun. Good afternoon, everybody. This is your host, Louisa Yeates, reporting to you live from the Louisa Mohawk unceded territory, ᓵᓅᔮᔮનિ, also known as Montreal. Ullumi ᓴᓅကိᔮកាуտиᒋᔪథ amissuit sivulipaulangayu takwa adawamit March 2026 ngutilugu Hudson's Bay Summit kunit uhasimaqittutilugu ಪಿᕙᓪᓕಅᔪಥ angayuqariyo maririo suungummiyu tekuna anguviraqkunit uhaariqtusimatilugut taqlialiortavinivut tusaumavirilangayavun taqa Kanatamit Pivalliajut tamani Montrealmi silaqtuammilu ammalu kingulipaulangayoq tusaumavirillangayavu Christine Tuktu tekuningani Juno nomination riautilugut tusaumaviririhattasimayavut tekuna Junos kuni uppasiretu yuviniutilugut hanuittukusimammangaat tusaumavirilangayavut nakumi haisimaratsi tungasutiaritsi una
Britain honeymoon
ಪಿᕙᓪᓕअᔪথ unikasimaqittutilugu tekuna March 2026 ngutilugut Hudson's Bay Summit adawami katisireittuqatta yuviniit tekuna inuit nunaqqaasimayullut katisireittu yuviniit taakkualu timyuyui taakuningani sapuchiisuunnit katingamariqittuqatta tuvini tekuna inuit ilik harjumayattuhangit ammalu nunaqqaasimayuillu harjumayattuhangit pimmarialuriausuungummiu taakuningani silaqtuamit qanungisiaqnikut tirumiarutiu suungummiu preservation environment preservation qallunaititu layosuut taakuninganit pimmarialuriausuungummiyut taakkua tasiuyaqtua consortium taakkua sitamani ullunik katisiriittuqattuviniit Westin Hotel kunnit pimmarialuriauqattasuungummiyu taakuninganit silaqtuamit sapuchiiriamit alianertapaalussimatsuni nakutsassuungalu tekuningani ilausin runnasilauyuurama tusaumaqiittuqattayuviniutsugu pili ammalu Honorable General Governor General tekanitiligu Mary Simon tusaumaviririittuqattasimatsigu teimaseina uhahattatiligut inuit ilqusingit harjumayattuhangit taakkua nunaup tirumiaqqaasimayungit pimmarialuriausuungummiyu taakuningani silaqtuamit qanungisiaqnikut tirumiarutiuriausuunguqatta nakutsahu taana uqaalangayoq ಪಿᕙᓪᓕअᔪথ puvitnitumiu ngutsuni inutuamiutsayaussuni taakuningani anguviraqquni angayuqqaamaririausuungummiyut ammalu Nunavik maqiittingit qallunaititu Nunavik Hunters, Fishermen and Trappers Association kunit katingayuqattausuungummiyu ammalu taakuninganit umayulirinit ilausuungummiyu ataniuvikkuni tusaumavirillangayavu. Up next, we're going to watch the video of ಪಿᕙᓪᓕಅᔪಥ at the Hudson's Bay Consortium, March 2026. Stay tuned.
Caitlin Britain honeymoon guvunga taakuninga sivulortunga upigustsungalu mikilliterpunga saatsini taakua nunali sivulortingit taakuninga tasinaani pinasuarpatut pinsuammarippammata nunalini taan huviasugutitsaamat nuna hasim harimer to hangin tigume hattamata tako uto to halangar nuna hotamini Daniel St. Clair York Factory Mutak nuna hakasimani Chichikunut Katimarinit ಪಿᕙᓪᓕಅᔪಥ ангавиаккунит 셰릴웨이 누누부퉁가베쿠니 аммала хатертани ини акататтахаттигииннигиннит нунангуа такутсаутитаулерли таймаатсиа
нунавик Intitulangarunga amalunuitetsirutikkut yaqunnailungullangatsungu sivullipaame mahaittiurunga umaruqsiuti akuniulongittu hamme umarulerineqmo iliqasoqsimarunga umaruqsiutinerapi uteritsiru inuuniralo pinsohataamatsunga tamakkuninga nunailtine pivalliajutiulangaarni iltaqsirutiirunnattunillu haurimmarino gatta taimanganeala tamanikkata inuttahaata atnao taakkutuutsuta tamaaniriiqsimatsuta sivulivut tikitausimanikku gatta silatittini pisimarunnut inillangausinlo inillateqtausimanikutsuta sanasimangitattinun teema piuqpaleen limaattine angaroqaaqterut angaroqaatinik ataatakutnik ataatatseekutnik teemanganeala teemeelinga ruviniutsunne tamanna atuutisimangitavunnu taapimma utuuterileru 100 years iloni anto tekko sivulivu inuunginnaati alla aputimi inuuleqsimmata hallunaani takuqatangituutsuti inuuleqtuvinneqni ilaharatta illanganni uhumaittumu tikiutittauhattasuuratta silatittinu kavamanno tamanna tukusinaqtitauhattatu lareellarutiirumatinsiru kissiani Taina inui nammini sivuleqnirisimaranga aultirutirissimaranga umarlerineqmi piluaqtu asirisimaraqattiru silatittini aultijuhastileru pimmariu rutihaqtunga taakko sivulerilarte inillangauterilarange inillasimatsiasuti lauruninga sikuttitausimumma tamanna silatittinu taima inui takonunali pulaaqsurit inummari katihattasurit akunnahi katihattasurit uvikkeilo katihattasurit teemeiluuloqtuviniutsuta angiyunni sanak atausimarani sivulitta haurimaranginne haurimarattinni uteqtisireaqsuta tukitaaqtinnu tukitaaqtaureatseehuleqsurit tamakko tukusiruteriyavu ssiutsarammiiqngitualumma tamanna piusituhavu inummarillu haurimarange piusituhaviningillu illangaru kallaruurulo tsunamigata angemmata uhakainnarama 100 years iloni angettu inuusivu sukotaami meiltsune asi imman halluna piusingatiru inuuleqterut aputimi inulilauruni angaro kahainasuta. So teme tuma tamanna pinchogasootigi lagasugaleuanga. Teme losiyunga tamana apaksutogalahtatoote kitsehattanaamu. Tanna la pinchoqsimaravu tanna naulneqsigunnallahigutigisimaravu inummaganni katisihattausta piyareekittu alangimata takko akkutiugeeli kavamakku inillateqsimarangi aultoogutivu akkutiigasootsalugi kisianiummata. So teikko la piloqtu in oamiu naulneqsigunnallagisimaru teikko nunalli nammini aulagunnasiaqtu sivuleqtihagunnasiaqtu tamanna inillanganinga ammalu ini haurimaranga atuqtausiahattariaqsuni tukitaaqtinan pinchooloqtuwiniutsuta teitsumo iluoru tukitaaqtini pinchoohatihaqsuta nunallimmilu inummaganni ilunnaini tamanna tukitaaqtaugatse gunnasimamma teikko inummari haurimarangi piluaqtu tigumeaqsimarangillu sanak utigitsugi aaruni 13 maligaqmiisimaru maligaqmiitu takko pingasui nunalli tasiraq ome khilalogalegini utigitsugu. So piyatsahainnaatugun galoqsuta teinna upinnasimaru in oa nunallinga nammini aultsineqmi tigusigeagunnasimamma iltaqiyaagunnasilahitsiinlu takko pinsoorutigitsigu inummagin akunnaahe uwikkei tamakko piusigisimaravullu namullu tuqaagumanivun immini aulagumagatta inummagivu nukihatseahogattigi aultsigunnasiahutsugi tukitaaqtiahutsugillu. So aagui 30 uhumaittumi maligaqmiisuti takko nunalli pingasu tenne in oa piluaqtu maligaqmiininga imelluatuni kisiani umarugunnapusi larauninga hilaloorno piigunnasimamma tamanna upinnasimaru kisiani piyatsahainnaatugu suli nunalli hutivu teemettumiinginnaamata tukusinatsalompa tamanna ohakainaama mahaittiuama umaruqsiutiutsungalo silami piruqsimagama tamanna isumaalogutigitsugu teemettuni itsivahataornaqama nakuqmaigutigimisigu nakuqmaing.
Hei, nakop mi pili suliularimmi uha hattalaujummijuk takkua iluqsivini vuutirumiatsia hattaluta kisianiummat teemasainaqajusiartaneerata taakuningani silavunniteriuvunnilut saputjiisiagunartania miratta inspirational larialu hutirimmiyaga latsiasunilu taakkua katisuta kisianiusimmayu taakuninganit suliulahimmit astiqunnasimayu taakkua TFO-kunit hilaloga siusiaqnik mitsaanut taakkua malireet lukuappimikisiani mahait runnahattasimaqatta ikituapinikisiani hilaluqassiurunnaahattasimaqatta kavamau maliqammini malihattasimaqatta kisianiusimayu kisiani katisiahattasimatiluta kisiani taakkua astiqunnasimammata pivitsa lipaaluuqatta katiluta kisiani suungummiyu suunguyusuunguvugu suliulaqitsuni nakopmi pili kayusitsiahattarit uppirusitsiassungalut ukiuqatigani teemeiluatami tussaumariami aliasutsiaraluartungalu taakkua Tasiuyaqtua katingamaringit akago annual conference hasiungumiyuk ilangani Montreal misut uvaluni takuningani adwa minga runnamiyuk silakjuabunit takuanunabunit tariubunilut sapuchi siungumiyuk katilutakisiani siungumiyuk Laqalatwinaqumatsunganaqumik pili ammaluteikwalima takuninganit ilaurunnasihattatubinit פיᕙᓪᓕഅᔪനിት ammalu karusitsiartatatema. Stay tuned for upcoming coverage of news and current affairs. Nakumitsiaq ilunasi qaisimaqatsi tusaumarituqatsilu tamaunga Uvagut TV kunit פיᕙᓪᓕഅᔪനിት takkua silaqtuavunnit ummayuvunni sapuchiisiaqnit kaysirelaasivuruttaatsimingamiitsaanu takkua atamanit katisirittuyuvinit tamaunga Montrealmi qalunaititu Hunting, Fishing and Trapping Committee katisi yuvini tamani Montrealmit katisitiluritaqua Inuit lapatuamiut nunatsiavimiut ammalununavimiut Cree-miut Inu-miut ammalu naskapi ilunangi tamani Montrealmi katisiritutuvini takuningani tuttu qanungisiaqniku mitsaanu takkua teitsumaniriangutilugu ilunangi katitsurit angihattihattuvini sainiqtuvinilut qalunaititu conservation agreement takuningani tuttuni kamasiaqni mitsaanut tukitaalirisimmayuq attihaqsutilut a long time ago in the future Caribou and the people of Angava takkua sainiqtitu hatterituvini takkua angihattihattuvini takuningani ilunangi katitsurit tuttu kamatsianik preservation sapuchiisiaqnik mitsaanu maqquni caribou herds qalunaititulayorsu pitahapmiyuq sivulipa Leaf River herd takkua Angavamiut mahai risuungik takkua 17 nunahaqqaasimayunit timiuyui takuningani maqhaisuungummiyuq kisiani takkua kattasimaliqmiyu 75% nguliqtumit takkua 2025 ngutilugut kissiriyortasimayu 136,000 ilunangi katitsuri takkua 17 nunahaqqaasimayu inunangit 2,500 nikisiani maqhairunnamiyuq ila tema 2,500 ni tuttuni maqhairunnamiyuq kisianit 147 per community kisiani maqhairunnasuungummiyuq aipangalu George River herd layosuungummiyuq qalunaititu kisitsilluit katangavayuatui sivulipaami 760,000 ngusimayui kisiani 2024 ngutilugu takkua kissirutit 8,600 tuinapimukisiani katangasimali meyo. Ami supalorunaili mimmata kappianartu riosuungummiu taakuninganiu asiuteili riosuungummat huyounginatta taakua nunatsiavummiut taakuningani pituumaqqayi miyui 2013 ngutilugu taakua ilunnangi katitsurit taakuningani tuttu qanungisiaqnikut tirumiarutii riosuungummiu angirutii mimmata taakuningani saputiiriammit ammalu taakuningasainani uhaaqalarummasuunguvunga Strange Lake Quebec imuaniqaluarsuni kisiani Labrador Newfoundland sanianimmiu ilunnangi taakua nunahaqqaasimayuit inuilut nunangani suungummiu taakua uyuraqniati tekuna saangurasuarmiu saputiu rasuartaqaluarmata tuttuit tusaamaralalaarunauqala miyavut qanuilungussummangaata taakua nunahaqqaasimayuit inuilut ammalu Uvagut taakuninganit suna ismatsasiuqattaqutsit ammalu sunaqalammit takunaarumatsaruviit or taqlialiurumatsaruviit uvvalunit sunatuinami takurumaqayatsaruvit takuna Uvagut TV kunit allaviuttaurumalisiarturut taakua pimmarialuhutirimmayavut tamaanit intituriamit asiqangitu Kanadalimaamit teemasainaq intituttuni ismatsasiuruma hattaquvit takuni taakuna Uvagut TV takunarumatsaruvit allaviuttaurunnasiarturu April 17, 2026 nguqattangitilugu qayumatsiaqattalangavusit allatsaruvit ilunnangi angitau riolaangituuqalua kisiani kinariataaqtitaurunnatu taakua angitau talaamiyuit taatsiminganit tusaumaralarumarayartsaruvit allaviuttaurunnasiartugut ammalu saputiisiarunnaqayaqmiyavullu taakua pre-license commitment letter angitautsaruvit taakuninganit ismassiuttinit takunga Uvagut TV kutirut ikayuttauseaqayartuti taakuninganit taqlialiuriami or televisa kuni nuititsiqiamit tusaamorumalisiartugu ilitsinit haritauyaku allaviuttaurunnasiartugut Facebookku ammalu Uvagut.tv kuni ammalu taakua qanungisiaqniku kinarialiriik wellness and financial workshop qalunaititulayosuuq angayuqqaanut tamaani iliniattitauqattalaarmiu tupaaqnaq qupiknu qallaalinuna miutsayausuni Edmonton miungummiu taakuningani tukusiriama titaurumatsaruvit kinarialiriinit ammalu qanu suunguyu qallarunnaqayaqmangaata taakuninganit kinarialiriimitsaanut tusaumareektorunnalaarmiye tupaaqngaq taakuninganit allasiarunnamai runnaqayartutit kativiu ilisaqni mitsaanut taakua ilaurumatsaruviluni cami@kanatamit.qc.ca allaviuttaurunnasiaqmiyuq ammalu kuhaalavirirunaqayaqmiyeit 514-482-8220 extension 1092 kami uhala hatiharuma tsaruviut atiluuttauqayaqmiyuti March 31 ngutilugu taakua nunahaqqaasimayuit uqausingit ulluqattitausuungummiyuq Kanadalimaanit Indigenous Language Day qalunaititulayosuut pimmarialuhutirimmiyavu tamaani Uvagut TV kunit intituriami tamaani televisaku aliasunipauqaqqunga nakutsasungalut pimmarialu rimmiyavu taakua Inutuinaw mulingangungitut nunakasima yutuinaungitut taana ulu hutik nunakasima ila ᓴᓅကိᔮકાуտициᔪథ huviasutauqartatu taakkua կանատамиунгуриами тaakkua алианартуусуунгуммиу атсирингиттумиу хоуссалиалууqatta атсирингиттумит кисиан тaakkua инуилуут нунаққаасимаюилуут 70 ohositsa languages miyu ammalu tamani Quebec mi 11 hat miyu Joviana ammalu takuningani pinsura siu tsarovi takuningani taklialiu riami takua actors siu hattatui institusiarunnatunit loksimankovit hanuingituq ᓙᓅᓐᓐ taakkua criminal record hariatungituq suuttara taakuninganit tiromiavi imuani pinsuurunauhatalaamimmata taakkua sitamani aqqaaruni pinsuuhatalaamimmata April or June nguralauhatalaamiyu kinoya aqilitauqayarmisutilu taakualu ilaurumaриartarovit Ocean Burasa Demers allaviuttaurunasiarmiyu Rocket to the moon taakua qalunaititullartatakka intitulariami nallunattuuralautsuni Rocket to the moon taqqaimu taanna aulartalaormiyu ippasangutillugu April 1 6:35 hangatartalaormiyu teikuunaq Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Taakkua taqqivun uppataulauqsimangitut akunialo 50 years uppatau saqatalulaarmiyu taakkua aliartupaalusuni taakkua takunnaasuni malitsiaqattalaarmiyavullu tusaumatsiaqattalaarivusi takuuna hei taakuningani Montreal miu tamaanit suuqatsasiuqattarovit taakuninga Facebook page kutirut himikut viuttausiarunnartatuit hanina SQIA Southern Quebec Inuit Association ammalu satoqvit temanga suuqatsatitsisiungummiu tamaani Montrealmi inuhattivunit suuqatsasiuqattarovit taakuningani Facebookku haritaujakku himikutsiaqattalaarivusit hei tusaumavirilangayavut Christine kisiani sivulipa takunalangayavut taqliyaaliusimayangmini.
All right, so thank you so much again for coming back, Christine. It's been amazing to watch and follow along with all the updates that you had at the Junos, and we're excited to have you back here and hear how it was firsthand. Can you help us just remind us a little bit of who you are, where you're from, and what awards you were nominated for?
Yeah, I'm Christine Pivalliajut from Rankin in the Nunavut, and I was nominated for the Traditional Indigenous Artist or Group of the Year Award. And I got back from the Junos, and it was so amazing to be there.
Tell us more. I'm so excited to hear everything. First off, I love following your Facebook page. I loved seeing what you were wearing and that you had your baby in your emotic. I think I was just beside myself. I loved it so much. So tell me everything. How was the entire experience?
It was a whirlwind for sure. It went by so quickly because I had my baby with me. It was really hectic trying to travel down south alone with a little baby and 2 suitcases. But we made it there, and then we were alone for a couple of days. I had to do an interview in Toronto the day before we were supposed to get to Hamilton, so I was in Toronto for a couple of nights, and then we traveled to Hamilton on the GO train, and it was a bit much, but we did it. And when my family got there from Ottawa, my dad and his family and my producer and her partner, it was such a big relief not to have to be alone with the baby. But all the events that we went to, they were so big and flashy. I don't know how else to describe it. It was definitely an experience, and the outfits that I got to wear, it was really special actually. The emotic that I was wearing during the honoring ceremony, late Angugasak, an elder from my community, had made it custom for me. She made it too much. My sakeguti, the beaded chest piece that my friend Lois Suluk made for me and gifted to me. So that was one of the outfits that I got to wear there. And I always had the same accessories. Kagotik by Nux Lindell, of Hinani Designs, and earrings by my Uvagut Carissa, and canvas kamik by my by someone from my community named Xipakusuak. And then the beaded tulik that I wore to the red carpet event was actually made by my atok Ԥиᕙᓪᓕഅᔪথ, who is also my great grandmother. So it was another way to honor her name and have her there with me at the awards. So I felt like the most fanciest dressed person there with the beaded tulik on. It was so heavy and so hot, but we did it for the fashion.
It was so amazing. I really loved all the pictures. And even I loved seeing, so a lot of the time I think your baby must have been sleeping, so we didn't see them all that much. But knowing that the baby was in the emotic, it was such a pleasure. So tell me more about the experience. What was something like the most memorable part about the whole thing?
I think maybe the red carpet event, it was the biggest event for me. Getting to see all the other nominees there was, I don't know how to describe it. It was amazing. And there was so many good, well-dressed people there, but wearing like indigenous fashion, Inuit fashion, and seeing all the other indigenous people there wearing their traditional pieces made me realize how upscale Inuit and indigenous fashion is compared to Kaplunatak. And it made me feel like, oh, we're so much more fancier than what they're wearing.
I love that. So was there one celebrity who really like made you starstruck? Tell me more about that.
So there was the red carpet event that was for all the nominees, and then there was the orange carpet event where all the performers and all the big name artists were at on the day of the Junos. The orange carpet was on the day of the Junos, and my call time for the to walk the orange carpet was pretty late, so I didn't get to see any famous artists, but I did meet Mark Carney, the president, the Prime Minister of Canada.
That's so cool. And you were there when the performance happened, the tribute to Nelly Furtado. Tell us more about that.
Mm-hmm. It brought back a lot of memories of hearing the songs for the first time, but like reimagined by different artists. And when Tanya came on, we were all just yelling away. so happy to see her on the stage and to see her throat singing and singing. We were all just so supportive of her, and I'm getting chills thinking about it. It was so cool, and seeing how Nelly reacted to her singing her song, it was awesome.
I love that. So I just again want to say thank you so much for meeting with us today, and congratulations on the nomination. One thing that you did win definitely was all of our hearts, and we're so proud of you, and we're so proud to be part of this journey. Before we go, can you please remind us where we can listen to your new album?
So the album is out on all streaming platforms, I believe. Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music. I don't know what else other people use. And the CDs are available for pre-order. We haven't gotten around to finishing up the CDs, but they will be coming out.
All right. Thanks again so much, and congratulations.
Album ᓙᓙ Suli is the first BC album in history to be recognized by the Juno Awards. For millennia, our ancestors have carried these songs, and today they stand proudly behind פיᕙᓪᓗ as these sacred traditions are being honored on Canada's most celebrated national music stage. With humility and care, פיᕙᓪᓗ has taken on the responsibility of preserving, celebrating, and sharing songs that have been by missionaries and colonization. And in that short time, countless songs were lost. Today, songs once sung quietly and in secret are rising again, carried by the strength and love of our ancestors. BC are still alive, still with breath, and they deserve to continue their journey across Inuit Nuna and onto the Juno stage in 2026. Please join us in congratulating פיᕙᓪᓗ on this remarkable achievement and in thanking the composers and their descendants who gave their blessing for the songs to be shared.
Nakumitia Christine. Alenak tapalo sunili ni ohati hatilunga takuningani anek ni sulit sana simayun harita uyakot himikovyuk daw siarun miyok tusama yutsabusito alenak tapalo miyo takuningani ni wato ⓴ traditional indigenous artist or group of the year sala halawngituk kisiani khanuingi suli ummati ngin limahtala miu tana ni watnik tena ⓴ anisnabe ⓴ tatsiming Juno's 2026 Contemporary Artist or Group of the Year. He nakutaralahunga bibilu tavaniti ligo 2 months rapini kisiani ukiwa mesuni nalirusuva yoatu Dugut alenak tapalo sunilu harimat suni ingi sutit amati biniutiluti nakume nakume galero matsungalut amisoalit ulumit haisimal ⓴ runnalukutu binitakunga Tamani ila kayo sirala siramay ilaw ningituk nalulumalok to kay napikatak ko kisiani takwa puput ni tumyot nutani ukui si Uvagut Youth House Kalaunay to Youth Center khuvia naktualum mi khuvia sutubini tekuna puput ni tukunit puput ni tumyo 5 katisi Uvagut tekuna Tana si reto hatari Uvagut nirimas tilut dekwalo ubikate Nutani sanayosimayu takwa kautak construction kunu. Takwa kautak construction makivikunu sa piriosungumiyok. Busy palu hatta tuitakwa amisualuni sana hatta mata nunavimmit. Utu titilurutan tua youth center tua ngungito povitnitumit. Kujua milut angutiu illuhuti minut sana hatta mata malut. Kinaujakni aituto valu hatta kata ministers kunut tisoma veritia hatta la miyavusuna suli sana yangusu mangat nunavimmi. Hey. Beatrice Deer takuningani Inuk Mohawk indie artist takuningani album release concert hala April 24 Let's Go Griff Bar kuni Damani Montreal takuninganit tickets new viru matcharovit $20 info at beatricedeerband.com kuni Allavirisiaru narayak mayuti. Alena ronalo asuru lita kuninga hatala mirama malu tema tuaria viliri mirate siringuya sukatolum miyu. Nakumira laro mammi bunga takuninga lima ilaw takunatu lima takwalo Tasiuyakchua katinga hutingit kamayingit takwa Piᕙᓪᓕഅᔪথ ohasea unalaw yuma takuninganit ammalo takwa Christine tuktu nakutsahunga ammalo tusaumatia talaribusit Uvagut.TV kunit te mga nuita hisungumio 24/7 live feed takuningani malitia rumania tarovit takunatia talaribusit ulumi uhosik word of the day halonaiti to lasovo isuma tarutik resolutions halonaiti to layosovut isuma tarutik resolutions tatsimingani nikuwa kaina hutak kani Uvagut TV kunni sutara amisualit isumatsasiu hatta tavut te mga isumataruti tarea hasengurata inui haimayatu hangit malitsitalut te mga takwa utu titilurut tana pimariluriosungumiyok isuma tarutik resolutions. Sorry, I don't have a clock running. Nakumitsailun na siya sa kulita ko naratsi takanirayangiterut takanirayangitoarutsi tusaumarayangitoarutsi ohostsanit tusaumaralarumatsarovit haritauyaku allaviutorunastiartoru Louisa Obonga nakumitsia takunga Uvagut TV kunit haisimaratsi